Today I am going to talk to you about marketing consent and cookies. Now you just can't get to a website and get through and just easily navigate without having to accept or decline cookies. And many are in the behavior of accept all. Is this right? That's up to you. But with all this stuff to do with data and privacy, I think it's really important that you understand before you click accept all, understand who that organization is sharing your data with. And depending on your preferences or what you select within the cookie management allows them to understand who can have your data and who can't, and also what they're doing with that data. So I'm going to talk to you about 4. There's the strictly necessary cookies. These cookies are the ones that allow the site to function, to keep the site secure, up and running. So you can't get through these. Strictly necessary is always pre-selected, and then you can just say save settings, as opposed to the others, you have to toggle them off or on. They should really be off, unless you do accept all. And then you've got functional cookies. The functional cookies are the ones that provide an enhanced functionality to the website and provides personalized content to you. So if you want to return back to a site and you've performed certain actions on the site and then you return back, it basically can store a cookie within your browser to allow it to remember, oh, you've been here before. So it gets a little bit smart, which is good. So that's if you want to go for functional cookies. Performance in cookies. These are cookies that allow, for instance, Google Analytics, Hotjar, anything that is allowing them to understand the data. Some places call it analytical or performance. And this is ways that organization that is actually using, or the organization that you've landed on the site to, is going to use that data and be able to look at how many people visited and what were they doing and what is their behavior and how did they use this site. And really that performance and analytical data is for the company to understand how can they optimize and improve their site. And then the 4th one, I always tick this one off, is the marketing one. So when you guys are thinking, all of a sudden my data is getting shared, I don't want my data to be shared. Marketing is literally, that is where the data could be more likely shared with a third party. So anyone they're doing advertising with, if they're doing social media, this is where it all links together. So they've done an ad campaign on Instagram, Facebook. They've linked it to the website so they understand that this person came from Instagram or this came from Facebook. They saw this campaign, and based on them seeing this campaign, we're going to drive them to this page on the website. So now by ticking marketing, sometimes it's called third party. It means that they are now going to share your data with the third party who they're working with. So some companies, so if you go to like the Daily Mail or a newspaper agent or sites where you see loads of advertisements, have a click, have a look at all the different organizations that they work with and who sit within that marketing bracket, because every company that sits within that bracket and in that gateway, their data, your data, is being shared with them. I understand, I'm in digital marketing. It's to understand how to improve your experience. So when you come onto the site, you know, we can tailor how it looks and feels, but then at the same time, I don't know what Facebook is doing with their data. I don't know what Instagram, you know, even though they're one, don't know how they're using, abusing, you know, sharing that data and that information. Yep, I said that. But there are organizations that are good with data and they keep them gated, so they're not doing anything extreme. But there are some organizations that are not so good at keeping their data gated and protecting your privacy, which is why it's very important that when you go to a site, don't just click accept all. Check first. Check what these cookies are being used for and who these cookies and your information is being shared with. That's my tip for today. If you have any questions, let me know. Someone wants to say hi. Yeah, let me know and I'll do a bit more on cookies, but I wanted to give you a very top level.